Welcome to the Benzito Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. These numbers are huge. Massive ratings coming out of this past Sunday's Sky Fever game on NBC. 3.3 million people tuned in. Damn. Caitlin Clark continues to be the biggest draw in women's basketball by a mile, and one of the biggest draws in American professional sports. 3.3 million viewers. Now, if you're the WNBA, this game had everything you could hope for. It had the number one star in the league. Check. It had the number two star in the league. Check. It had Caitlin Clark going off for 37 and 10. Check. It had the Indiana Fever victorious. Check. It had Caitlin Clark's running mate Kelsey Mitchell having a good game as well. Check. And it had the drama that the WNBA seems to love the most. Check. Natasha Cloud and Enes Kanter going woman to woman on the baseline. That game had everything that the WNBA could hope for. But that wasn't the only game that did very well. Caitlin Clark on Amazon Prime against the Dallas Wings. Oh yeah, we're setting records anywhere we play. What's the catchphrase that Nike has for Caitlin Clark? From anywhere. Caitlin Clark draws viewership from anywhere. Has people attending her games from anywhere. Let's get into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. The Sky Fever game Sunday drew 3.31 million viewers. The most watched regular season game since WNBA opening weekend in 1997. Damn. Wow. She saved this league. Holy crap, did she save this league. From 400,000 viewers, 450, celebrating and throwing a party after 300,000 people watched her games. Now here we are, Caitlin Clark's third season. The league's as big as it's ever been. More people are talking about it than ever before, and you're drawing opening weekend viewership from the WNBA's inaugural season. This is nuts. This is nuts. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell combined for 67 points in the Fever's win. Enes Kanter was also removed from Wintrust Arena. I am curious if this 3.8 peak viewership, was it in the second half? I'm sure it was. But was it during the Natasha Cloud Enes Kanter exchange or shortly following after that? Guys, Enes Kanter just got ejected. Guys, Enes Kanter and Natasha Cloud are going back and forth on change, click, 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 click. Let's take a look at the press release by NBC Sports. It's all right. You can't see me, but it's okay. Fever Sky on Sunday Night Basketball on NBC and Peacock is the most watched WNBA regular season since opening weekend of league's inaugural 1997 season. The primetime coverage averaged a total audience of 3.31 million views, peaking at 3.82 million viewers. NBC Sports averaging 1.75 million viewers for its 7 WNBA games on NBC and Peacock this season, up 35% versus comparable coverage last season. I will say this real quick. If the Fever get to the finals, they might be looking at a 4.55 million viewed game. Wow. If the Indiana Fever make the finals, as long as it's on ABC, ABC or an NBC, one of those main networks, they are looking at a 4.5 to 5 million viewed game. Insanity. NBC Sports primetime presentation, Indiana Fever Sky. Total audience of 3.31 million viewers, making it the most watched WNBA regular season game since the opening weekend of the league's inaugural season. This is based on official Nielsen plus big data Nielsen big data plus panel and digital data from Adobe Analytics. Fever Sky trails only 2 games from the WNBA's opening weekend, a 5 million viewers on NBC and 3.5 million viewers on NBC, respectively. The Fever's 113-90 victory was powered by their backcourt duo of Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. NBC Sports has averaged a total audience delivery, of 1.75 million viewers for its 7 games this season on NBC, up 35% versus comparable coverage last season. This is NBC's first season with WNBA coverage since 2002. I will say this, and I said this during the game, and I'll say this now, that the announce team for NBC, they're pretty damn good. I liked those 2 ladies. Don't know their names. Don't shoot me. Hands up, don't shoot. But I thought they did a good job of giving Kelsey Mitchell her flowers and letting everybody know Caitlin Clark's about to make history. Stay locked in. Other announce teams, they just turned me off and I can't listen to them anymore. I can't listen to them anymore. But listening to the NBC announce team, they definitely did a good job. But I told you that wasn't all that we did this weekend. Caitlin Clark sets WNBA viewership record on Prime on par with what? NBA average. What? That's right. On par with NBA average. This is insane. This is nuts, as the kids would say. Caitlin Clark sets record on Prime on par with NBA average. Let's see what we got here. Caitlin Clark is continuing to set viewership records across the WNBA's media rights platforms, with Amazon Prime Video the latest to set a record for an Indiana Fever game. Fever Wings on Thursday averaged 1.07 million viewers, according to Sports Media Watch. That is the most watched WNBA game ever measured on Prime, surpassing Aces Fever from 2 weeks prior. Note that the viewership high comes with a major caveat. While Prime Video has aired WNBA games since 2021, this is the first year that the games have been Nielsen rated. Most impressively, viewership for Fever Wings was on par with the NBA on Prime Video, which averaged 1.07 million viewers across last season. Comparing one game to a full season average is not perfect, but it does show how uniquely strong Clark's draw is. The overall WNBA on Prime average will likely be significantly lower. However, the most watched NBA regular season game on Prime was the NBA Cup Final. Prime Video has also aired the WNBA equivalent of that game, the Commissioner's Cup, Liberty, Aces, which drew a measly 403,000 viewers. Folks, this is insane, man. This is insane. Caitlin Clark, clearly, it's not going. The hype is as strong as it's ever been. Between Caitlin Clark balling out, because she's balling out, between the Sophie Cunningham stuff, between Enes Kanter, between all of the storylines surrounding the WNBA that's not necessarily best, this league it's on fire right now. The chatter around this league is on fire. And it's the chatter around this league, because you can look at Olivia Miles and Paige Beck. They're not getting talked about. That drive viewership. It's anything and everything surrounding the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham. Anything surrounding this team is what's driving the needle. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. That means so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.